Following up on last week's video about how I use my large letter-sized Rocketbook notebooks, I wanted to highlight some uses I have for my small mini flip notebook. The mini flip differentiates itself from Rocketbook's other notebooks by using a top-coil binding, which I quite like, but it noticeably omits the destination icons on the inside pages that are used to sort your files when scanning. This is the biggest complaint I've seen online, and it's a convenient feature in Rocketbook's other notebooks, but personally I don't always use these icons and instead select the destination when I upload, so I don't mind having the extra writing space, but it's something you should be aware of. As always, I'll leave links to the Rocketbook notebooks and the accessories I use in the description below, so feel free to check them out if you see something you like. Otherwise, here are 5 ways I've come up with to use the mini flip notebook. One of the best ways I could think of to use the mini flip is as a tiny bullet journaling agenda, because it's so easy to take this little notebook with you on the go. If you've seen my bullet journal video for my executive size Rocketbook, you know that I like to start off with a weekly task list where I can capture upcoming to-dos that haven't yet been assigned to specific days, then document when I make progress on each. Then at the bottom of the page, I title my agenda according to which week in the year it is so that it remains chronological in the cloud after I've uploaded it. One of the nice things about the mini flip style notebooks is how easily they can be used in portrait or landscape orientations, so throughout this video I'll try to give examples of both. The next part of the agenda is my daily task list. I find that the size of the mini flip works well with a single day per page, with titles near the binding because the coil lifts the paper slightly here, making it more challenging to write on. This leaves the rest of the page for documenting tasks and meetings for the day, which can be crossed out or delegated to other days as I go about my work. Following my agenda, I like to keep a habit tracker. I begin with a sleep tracker because I like to see how consistent my sleep has been, which includes documenting any times the dog may have woken me up in the middle of the night. On the second page, I keep track of specific habits I'm working on, like my water consumption and how frequently I exercise or read, etc. At the end of each week, I tally up each habit so that week after week I know where I stand. If you're going to implement a bullet journal style agenda and habit tracker, I recommend templating out 2 weeks at a time to allow yourself to schedule things further in advance. The most common way I use my mini flip notebook is as an alternative to sticky notes. The small and erasable form factor is great for keeping short lists, and with the Rocketbook app, you have the added convenience of being able to scan, upload, and share these lists on the fly with friends, coworkers, or family. My usual lists include detailed task and subtask bullets for specific things I want to learn or accomplish, as well as grocery lists that I update as I put together a meal plan for the following week. The mini flip form factor also works well as a recipe card. It's a little smaller than I'd like for documenting complicated meals because there isn't a ton of room for being detailed with the method, but it works well for simpler recipes or family favorites, where I really just need a reminder more so than a full tutorial. Either way, documenting a recipe quickly, then being able to share it from the cloud whenever I need to is handy. The final use I came up with for my mini flip Rocketbook is as a flashcard when studying. Using a 2-page spread to capture the question and answer makes it convenient if you need to memorize something for a course. But, having graduated several years ago, I think the real value comes in having a digital backup of these flip cards so that you can refer to them in the future and easily share them with friends or siblings who go on to take the same course. And that's it. If you use your mini flip notebook in another way, please let me know in the comments down below. Between the 3 sizes, this is the one I probably use least frequently, so any suggestions you have would be appreciated. Otherwise, if you found this video interesting, please hit the like button, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.